before we dive in. Just a gentle reminder, please subscribe to the channel and hit that like button if you're enjoying what you see. It helps a lot. Have you ever wondered why some characters pull you right into their world, while others just bounce off the screen without making a dent? If you've watched Arcane, you might have noticed that its characters don't just grab your attention. They practically move in and rearrange the furniture. Arcane has been lighting up conversations, conventions, and fan art corners since the day it arrived. It's more than just eye candy with its gorgeous animation. It's a show that people can't stop picking apart, analyzing, and of course, debating. A lot of that comes down to how much we see ourselves in those characters. The show's creators peeled back the curtain a little in a recent interview, and Amanda Overton, one of the brains behind Arcane's script, shared how real life struggles sneak into the show. She didn't just invent drama for the sake of it. She brought her own clashes with boundaries and complicated relationships right to the heart of characters like VC and Jinx. And I've ever had a relationship that felt full of love, but wasn't quite right for you anymore. And that's what Overton tapped into, showing how even with all the affection in the world, sometimes you just have to let go. It's never black and white. There's always a bit of stumbling, learning, and sometimes crashing through those tough moments. V and Jinx feel authentic because we see their strengths, their independence, and sometimes their worst decisions. Neither is painted as purely a hero or a villain, and instead they're allowed to be messy, make choices, and deal with the fallout just like anyone else. Their histories give their actions weight, but it's their first freedom to act and mess up that makes them unforgettable. And Jace and Victor's friendship isn't just there to push the plot along. Their shared dreams, troubles, and let's be real, some questionable lab experiments all make their story resonate. At the end of the day, every character in Arcane stands or falls by their own decisions, even when those decisions come from pain, illness, or just wanting more out of life. You know, there's so many things that allows something like that. Someone's so complex and writing in the magic of Arcane isn't that the characters are flawed, and it's highlighted by it's that their flaws are just one part of their journey. Every choice pushes them somewhere new, sometimes closer to who they want to be, sometimes farther away. They live, learn, get into trouble, and occasionally break into spontaneous rooftop parkour. Could it say, seriously, don't try that at home unless your insurance is as good as Jace's. If you want to see all this for yourself, Arcane is waiting for you on Netflix, ready as ever to mess with your emotions. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,